Evening everybody, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to do your daily card reading for today. Sorry it's a little bit late. This actually will last you though for the next 24 hours, so it will cover most of tomorrow as well. And I'm just using the black and white Faulkner deck just to put this card down for you. So let's have a little look and see what they've got for us today. Okay, lovely. The card for today is the Knight of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups is obviously it's a Cups card, so we're talking about relationships, we're talking about heart, we're talking about feelings, we're talking about emotion. The Knight of Cups is very much one of forward movement and offers. It's very romantic. It's a romantic energy. So in terms of looking at it as a daily card rather than a reading for somebody, you kind of be looking at this card being telling you that this is a card of emotion, it's a card of happiness. It's also a card where you might find that you get an offer. You might find that you get an offer of romance, of a date, of someone stepping forward to you to help you out with something. It doesn't always have to be about romance, doesn't always have to be about love. This card is often about someone stepping forward unexpectedly to give you a hand with something, to offer you some help. I feel like today the energy's quite upbeat actually in comparison to yesterday. Yesterday didn't feel quite as upbeat. Today feels much more so. It is a lovely card to get, and it is about positive meetings with people. I feel like I want to say there's meetings and, you know, mutual help being given. So it may be that you're able to help somebody, you're able to offer your assistance to them today. I just feel that this is quite young as well, this energy. So you might find yourself feeling like you have a bit more of a spring in your step, and that kind of young energy, that fun-loving energy, you know, being out there and interacting with the world. And we actually in the UK have had a lovely, really beautiful sunny day today where you have wanted to be out there in the world and, you know, sort of being out in the fresh air and that kind of thing. This card is very much about that energy, stepping forward, engaging. So it is very much about kind of being open, having your energy open. I'm just going to pop down an energy oracle card for you for today, just to kind of support that. Let's see what the oracle cards have got to tell us. They're often quite supportive of what's come out of the tarot, but they can give you a little bit more of an in-depth feeling. This is about the third chakra. Okay, this is the Archangel Samuel, and it is very much to do with the solar plexus. Okay, solar plexus energy is kind of where we hold all our anxiety, and if that gets out of balance, then we can feel quite anxious and quite like we don't want to be like this. So what this is saying is to balance this chakra, and I don't do chakras are not my area of expertise particularly, and I'm not a Reiki master or anything like that, but the Reiki and working with that kind of energy can really help to balance the chakras. There are loads and loads of balancing meditations on YouTube and places like that you can do to help balance that. So if you feel like you're you have that bit of anxiety, try that. Try working with that energy. That can really help. Also things like carrying a piece of yellow crystal, something like a citrine or a topaz or something else that's yellow, can really help to balance that chakra. So in terms of these two cards, I almost feel like this is saying that there's a peaceful energy to this. So although there is that offer, that kind of openness, that emotional stepping forward, there's a need of for calm to go with that. So it's almost saying don't get too carried away with the Knight of Cups. You can be a little bit like, I'm in love with the idea of being in love, but not very good at following through the practicalities. This archangel is kind of saying just almost chill out and allow yourself to kind of go with the flow of this today's energy, rather than feeling like you have to go charging forward. This will come forward for you anyway. If you have this kind of peace within you, the Knight of Cups energy just will flow. So it's kind of a nice supportive card for the day. I'm going to leave it with you, and I'll be back again tomorrow to give you a further card of the day. And sorry it's a little bit late today. It was all a little bit crazy, and had to do this a little bit later. So for the UK, this is quite late in the day for a card for the day. So this is going to carry over into tomorrow's energy. Probably sort of for the next 24 hours it's valid. So that's the energy that I'm working with. I work quite late in the day. The energy flows much better for me at that sort of time of day. So that's why I do it at this time of day. Also, obviously for people in the USA, this is kind of earlier on in the day for them. So bear with me for today, but hopefully tomorrow I'll be back at the normal sort of time, around about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. So I'll leave that with you for now. Thank you very much for joining me on the Periscope broadcast, and I will, as usual, post this up on the YouTube channel so you can catch up with me a bit later on. Thank you very much. Bye for now.